Hey lovelies, it's Anne. Welcome to the 10K Offer Formula Masterclass. If you are free to join me, hop on, say hello, let me know if you can see me and hear me okay, and let me just quickly tag everyone and make sure that I am in fact live. Tell me where in the world you are tuning in from. That is always fun for me to know. And we will get started very quickly. Come on. I can see I'm live. Let me tag at everyone so you get notified and we can get started. Um, Do interact, ask me questions. If I miss your question, I will circle back and answer absolutely every question that you may ask. If you're watching this masterclass, I am guessing you've already built your business, but now you are ready to go bigger. You know that creating an irresistible high ticket offer is the key to scaling to 30K, 50K, or even 100K months and beyond. And that's exactly what we're going to focus on today. But here's the thing that most people don't understand when it comes to high ticket sales. It's not just about adding more content or more modules or raising your prices, just putting a high price on something. It's about creating an offer that speaks directly to the emotional desires of your ideal clients. And that positions you as the only solution to their problems. So in this masterclass, I'm going to take you through the exact framework that I use to help my clients to create high ticket offers that not only convert, but they practically sell themselves. We're going to break it down step by step so you can leave today with clarity, confidence, and a very specific strategy that you need to create and sell your own high ticket offers that attract premium clients and scales with ease. So I can't actually see any comments or anything. So I think Facebook is going to give me one of those days, one of those Facebook lives where I'm not going to see what's going on, but that's okay. I will circle back and answer any questions afterwards. And I know a lot of people will also catch the replay. So before we get started, for those of you who are new to my world, I'm Anne Ryan. I'm a business mentor and a money mindset coach, and I have scaled an offline business to multiple seven figures with my husband. And I've scaled my online coaching business to 50K months, 100K months, to a $500,000 year, all while working less than 4 hours most days. So I've achieved success in both businesses through high ticket offers. So if you want to scale your business, whether it's to 30K, 50K, or even 100K months and beyond, without hustling, by keeping business incredibly simple, then drop a hashtag support or send me a DM and let's see if I can actually help you. All right, let's get into this training. So this first step is creating the offers promise, right? That really speaks to your ideal client's deepest desires, right? The promise. This is the foundation of your entire offer creation process. This is super, super important. The promise isn't about what you do, it's about what your clients get, right? And not just what they get on the surface, it's about the deeper transformation that your client is craving, right? So I'm going to give you some examples. And if you have a specific niche that you would love some examples on, let me know in the comments, and I will come back and give you some ideas or suggestions. So my own personal example is I help my clients to scale to 50K months with high ticket offers without getting on sales calls and working less than 4 hours per day. Now, when I say this, when I say that I'll help you scale to 50K months with high ticket offers without getting on sales calls and whilst working less than 4 hours per day, that's not just about the numbers, right? That's not just about growing your business. That's not just about 50K months, right? That's the outcome. What clients really want when they hear what I offer is they want freedom, they want ease, they want confidence in their business. Yeah. They want the security to know that they can achieve financial goals without being on sales calls or without, hustling for 60 hours a week, right? So I'm going to give you some more examples. Let's look at a client of mine who was struggling with scaling her coaching business, right? She had some sales, but her business had plateaued and she had a great offer, but she wasn't seeing the level of sales that she desired. She wasn't anywhere close to those 50K months, which is what she ultimately wanted and which she now has. So her offer at the time when we met was quite broad and it was quite vague. And she said something along the lines of, I'll help you grow your business. Yeah, which is what she did. And she did it really, really well. But this didn't speak to her ideal client's emotional needs, right? So this spoke to a kind of a high level desire, a surface level desire that most people have when they start a business. They want to grow, right? But it didn't speak to that kind of the deeper desires that they had, the real emotional needs that they had. So we shifted her message to, I'll help you scale to 10K months just using your Facebook group without paid ads. Do you see the specificity? Do you see the difference? We took a very general outcome and made it about the actual experience. The promise went from business growth to a tangible transformation, which promised freedom, ease, and financial security, right? Now, this can be applied to any niche. It can be applied to all businesses. So let me give you a couple more examples so you can kind of see how this potentially works. In the health space, it's not just about helping clients to lose 10 kilograms. This is assuming you're a weight loss coach, right? It's about so much more than that. Now, don't get me wrong. There are people out there who want to lose 10 kilograms. They do, right? But are they willing to pay a high ticket price point for that? Yeah. So it's about helping them to feel what it is that they want to feel when they lose the 10 kilograms. It's about helping them to feel confident in their skin. It's about how they're going to love themselves when they see themselves in family photos wearing a bikini on the beach, right? That is the emotional resonance that results in people willing to pay a higher ticket price point in order to achieve their deepest desires. Are you picking up what I'm putting down here? Let me know. Ask me any questions at all. I will circle back and answer them because I can't see anything right now on this Facebook Live. So for someone else, it may be, in the same weight loss health space, it may be that, they want to lose 10 kilograms, but they want to have the energy to run around after their grandchildren, or they want to feel sexy in their skin when they're in the bedroom, when they have no clothes on. when they're with their new partner, whatever the case may be, right? It is so much more than just the business growth or just the 10 kilograms of weight loss. Yeah. And this needs to be tied into your promise. So another example in the relationship space, this promise is so much more than helping someone to find love, right? That's assuming that you help people to find love. It's about helping someone to find their soulmate partner who will open doors for them and take them on surprise picnics that they've cooked themselves. They've created this picnic experience, right? That's how people want to feel. Maybe not everyone, maybe not you, but how does your ideal dream client want to feel? Yeah. The promise needs to be tangible, and also it needs to evoke an emotion, right? Especially when selling to women, as women tend to be emotional buyers and they buy experiences and how something makes them feel. So I promised a step-by-step breakdown. So your first action step, right, is to write down your ideal client's deepest emotional desires. What are they really craving behind the outcome that you provide, right? And if you don't know this, it is likely because you are trying to serve way too many people and you're speaking to a much broader audience, and that's okay, but that makes selling high ticket so much harder. The more specific you get, the more you speak to the one ideal dream client who you know inside out, back to front, the person you would love to clone and work with over and over and over again, right? The more specific you can get with your promise. And the thing is, even if you don't get it perfectly exactly right for someone else who might be in your audience, who might be wanting the ultimate outcome that you offer, they will still feel the emotional resonance, right? And they will buy. Specificity works always, right? So reframe your offer to speak directly to that emotional need. All right, moving on. Step 2, that's just step 1, right? So that is about your promise and making it very specific and really tapping into the emotional desires that sits behind the bigger outcome that people want. Step 2, creating core deliverables that are, actionable and also incredibly transformative, right? As coaches, especially, this is essential. So now that you've established the promise, you've got to look at, well, what are the deliverables that people get with that promise? What exactly are you offering to your clients to help them to achieve that outcome, that transformation, right? And these have to be concrete steps, like the core pillars of your offer that'll take them from where they are now to where they want to be, right? So think of your high ticket offer as a system. It's a step-by-step framework that gets your dream ideal clients their desired results, right? So if you're promising your clients, using my previous example, using my own example, if you're promising your clients something like scaling to 50K months, right? Then here's how you could break it down. So let's say helping coaches to scale to 50K months without sales calls and working less than 4 hours per day was your offer. It's my offer. Yeah. But let's say that was your offer. So how do I help my clients to achieve that? Right? Now, I have it structured into sometimes 3, sometimes 4 deliverables, right? The first one is the high ticket offer framework, because that's part of my the core outcome that I'm offering, right? Reach 50K months through high ticket offers. Yeah. So that's going to be one of the core offerings. And the goal there is to help clients to create an irresistible offer, right? And it's also, the wording around it is an offer that practically sells itself, right? That's the promise. So we have the overall offer promise, and now we've got these deliverables, the core pillars of the offer, and each deliverable also has a promise, right? That really strikes an emotional chord for our ideal dream clients. Yeah. So with the high ticket offer, in my case, we work on creating clear outcomes for their offer, naming them effectively, the positioning, the packaging, the messaging, and speaking to the emotional desires their ideal clients have. Yeah. Kind of like this masterclass that I'm delivering today, right? Because this is a core component of the deliverables within my high ticket offer. Second deliverable, in order to achieve these 50K months with high ticket offers without getting on sales calls, right? Working less than 4 hours a day. The second deliverable is around authority positioning, right? So the goal here is I will help you to accelerate your authority, to show up as the go-to expert within your niche so you can take prospects from cold to sold fast, right? So it's not just about being the authority, but it's about the speed with which you can accelerate your authority as well, right? Because I'm again speaking to the emotions of the what sits behind the desire, right? Now, this includes creating high converting content. It could be Facebook Lives, webinars, content marketing, leveraging client testimonials, becoming a thought leader. All of that would fit within this deliverable, right? The third deliverable under my 50K per month offer promise is organic client attraction, visibility, and sales system. Yeah. I will help you to build a predictable organic client attraction, visibility, and sales system that works month after month without relying on ads. So I'm talking about organic without ads. So this is not just about, I'm going to give you a visibility and sales system. I'm giving you more information. I'm providing more to my promise. So it sparks that emotional resonance for you, right? So as part of that deliverable, we'd set up an audience growth system. We'd have content strategies. We build your community and funnel your dream clients organically so that they would convert without needing to hop on a sales call. All of that. So I'm going to stick to just 3 core deliverables for this training, but that's the next level of taking your higher level promise into, speaking to the core pillars of what it is that they will receive. This is how you sell high ticket offers, right? You have to get quite specific. You have to get very, very specific. You have to make promises. You have to use language that's rooted in certainty and confidence. So your audience, your ideal dream client, is going to feel that and resonate with what it is that you're offering and kind of go, that is exactly what I want, right? So your action step here is to write down 2, 3, or 4 maximum core deliverables. You don't want more than 4, right? But you want at least 2. Yeah. What are the exact steps your clients need to take to achieve the transformation you're promising? Structure these deliverables in a way that feels simple, that feels clear, and that feels repeatable, right? And your messaging needs to be super compelling, and it needs to speak to both tangible and emotional desires that your ideal dream clients have. Let me know if you have any questions, right? Because I'm whizzing through this. I want to, keep to time. And so let me know if you have any questions at all. I will come back and answer them. Moving on, step 3. Now we're going to look at pricing and structuring, right? How you structure your offer for maximum profit, right? Now, this is based on ROI, return on investment, and has nothing to do with time. This is where most coaches make the biggest mistake. They often price based on time, how many hours they spend with clients or how many calls they include in their offer. Your pricing has got nothing to do with time. Yeah. High ticket pricing should be based on the transformation that your clients are going to get. Yeah. So let me be clear. Pricing is about the result, not your time. Let me give you a very specific example from my business again. I charge $1,111 for a VIP day, 1 day with me. Yeah. I also charge $1,111 for 1 month in my mastermind. So 1 day VIP, 1 month in my mastermind, same price point. Yeah. The pricing has nothing to do with time, but to do with the outcomes that I deliver, right? So in a VIP day, which is a very high touch, very intensive experience, my clients can achieve as much as they could potentially achieve in 1 month in my mastermind, right? And that's truth, because it's a completely different intentionality behind the work that we're doing, right? What's more, now, this is part of sales, right? This is part of how I make an offer irresistible. If a client upgrades from my VIP day, so if a client invests in a VIP day with me, spend 24 hours with me, and if they decide to upgrade into my mastermind, then they can use this VIP day as a credit towards my mastermind. Yeah. So it becomes an absolute no-brainer. Here's the thing, when it comes to pricing, there are so many factors that need to be considered. When I first raised my inner circle prices to $20,000, right, I was nervous. Yeah, because I was like, will people pay me that? But then I looked at, because prior to that, I was sort of selling things for 5K and 10K. Yeah. And I'd even gone up to 14K. But 20K kind of felt like oof, that's a lot of money. But then I looked at the return on investment my clients were getting. And if they were scaling to 50K and 100K months, a 20K investment for 12 months of coaching in a high-touch coaching environment wasn't much, right? They were getting 5 times, 10 times or more return on their investment. So that's how you need to think about pricing. What is the return your clients will receive? To structure for maximum profit, I start by thinking about what my clients are getting. Yeah. This is not about what I'm giving. It's about the result. It's about the outcome. If I'm helping someone to scale to 50K months, that's a massive return on investment. The value of that transformation far outweighs the amount that they're paying. Yeah. So having said that, I then break it down into layers, right? So I kind of go, okay, so what is the core program? You know, how much is that worth? The foundational trainings and resources. Yeah. Because this is kind of that layering effect. Then how much high touch is there? What are the add-ons? What are, is there VIP sessions? Is there personalized coaching? Yeah. And you add more for that. Then what are the support systems in place? Are they getting full access to me via Telegram, or is it inside of a Facebook group? Yeah. All of those things make a difference to your pricing, not specifically time. Yeah. It's time actually doesn't play such a big role in how you price your high ticket offer. Each layer adds more value, right? While justifying the price. Yeah. So your next action step, right? You've got your overall offer promise. You know what your deliverables are and what you're promising with each of those deliverables. So now your action step is to price your offer based on the ROI your clients will get, not the time or the calls that you're providing. Structure your offer into layers, right? The core offer, the high touch services, the support that's included, the level of support and access that they get to you. Yeah. And see what pricing feels good. All right. Moving on. I am whizzing through this. Moving on. And I should be perfectly on time. Step 4. This is an important step, that you create demand without using fake urgency, right? Creating scarcity is really, really important in order to get people to move. But urgency should never be fake. People can feel it a mile off. Saying the same freaking thing, and creating urgency just positions you as untrustworthy. Yeah. Like if you say the price is increasing in 1 week and the price never increases, you immediately become untrustworthy, right? So urgency should never be fake. You don't need to lie or say things like, there are only 5 spots left, when in fact, you'll take on as many people as will say yes, right? That doesn't work in high ticket sales. Real urgency comes from positioning your offer as a premium, exclusive opportunity. Yeah. So for example, creating natural urgency. Sorry, I've got this kind of annoying little cough that keeps coming up, so please forgive me. When I started offering my Inner Circle program, for example, I didn't use fake urgency. But instead, I communicated that I only work with a small group of clients in the inner circle. I can only onboard so many clients in any 1 month into the inner circle because it is a much, much higher touch container. Same with my one-to-one. I don't work with a lot of one-to-one clients because I don't want to work more than 4 hours a day. I don't have the capacity. My lifestyle is the most important thing to me, right? And getting incredible results for my clients. So it's balancing the two, and I have an absolute limit to how many people I can work with at a very high proximity, in my one-to-one or inner circle. So I communicate that. I only work with a small group of clients at a time because I want to ensure that I give them the attention and the personalized strategy that they need. Yeah. And I also limit availability based on my own schedule and what else is going on with me at that time, right? And which creates a natural sense of urgency for clients who want to work with me. Yeah. They know that if they don't take action, they'll have to wait. They'll have to wait for months to work with me in some cases, if it is, for example, one-to-one. Yeah. So your action step here is to think about your offer's exclusivity. How can you make your clients feel like this opportunity is one they can't afford to miss? Yeah. Position the limited availability of your offer to really create sort of that natural urgency, because we do want people to take action, right? It's our job to do that. If we want to be of service, we want people to take action. So there are so many other strategies to make your offer irresistible, right? An offer that is so good that it would practically sell itself. And another example that I wanted to share with you, just this is kind of the final example, is guarantees. You could offer a guarantee. Now, I used to offer an ROI guarantee with my business coaching. I did this in the early days of my business whilst I was building my online reputation, right? And it was incredibly, incredibly effective. But once I got so many testimonials and social proof, I didn't need to offer that anymore. Yeah. And so I stopped. Now, offering guarantees is not common in the coaching industry. So it immediately sets you apart. It removes so much risk for the client too, right? Especially now with so many people who've potentially been burnt by coaches, right? So it can carry a lot of weight. And you can make the guarantee conditional too, right? So this is not just it doesn't have to be like a money back guarantee. It can be a satisfaction guarantee, a return on investment guarantee. There are so many different ways that you can offer guarantees, and you can make it conditional, right? As long as you show up, you take action, and so on, right? You get to decide that. We still, to date, offer a lifetime warranty on our workmanship in our construction business, right? We still do it today. This is unheard of in the construction industry, and it 100% sets us apart from the rest and allows us to justify our higher prices. Yeah, we are not the cheapest in our coaching business. Sorry, in our offline construction business. I'm not the cheapest in my coaching business either. I don't want to be the cheapest, right? Who does? I want to be the best. And I know what I offer, and I know what's possible for my clients. I have so much social proof, right? So offering a guarantee is something that is absolutely worth considering, especially if you are at the early stages of your business. Then that would make your high ticket offer even more irresistible. So, to wrap all of this up in a bow, by now you should have a clear picture, a clear picture of how to create your high ticket offer in a way that speaks directly to your client's deepest desires, right? Positions you as the go-to expert and provides a massive return on investment. So to summarize, define the core transformation and make your promise specific and emotionally resonant. That is so important. Specificity, right? We want the numbers, we want tangible, right? But we also want to speak to the emotions of our ideal dream clients. Identify two, three, four maximum, two minimum, I would say, core deliverables your offer will provide. And again, for those deliverables, what are you promising? Make it tangible, make it specific, make it really compelling, right? And this is where your messaging plays a huge, huge part. So you really speak to the emotions of your dream client and they kind of go, this is exactly what I want. Yeah. Price your offer based on the return on investment that your clients will get, not based on the hours or the number of calls that you provide, right? Really think about the outcomes that you're delivering. Create demand naturally, like by positioning your offer as exclusive, a high value solution, a time critical decision that people need to make. Yeah. And finally, including a guarantee is optional, right? It does make your offer an absolute no-brainer, and it will sell itself if you include a guarantee, right? If you do all these other things and include a guarantee, you are absolutely taking it to the next level. But it's optional. You do not have to do that. Yeah. If you are ready to implement this high ticket framework in your business, if you want to scale your business to 30K, 50K, or even 100K months without hustling all the time, if you want a simple business model that fits around your life, yeah, create high ticket offers that attract premium clients and scales your business, then let's work together. You have watched this video. You can watch this again a few times. You can absolutely, I have broken it all down step by step. I have provided examples. I'm giving you the opportunity to ask me questions, right? You can do this yourself. But if you want my expert eyes on your business, I've done more than $50 million in sales, offline and online. I know my shit, right? If you want my expert eyes on your business and you want my messaging genius, right? Because it makes a huge difference to create a promise that is so compelling and that your offers will sell themselves, then drop the word #support or send me a DM. I have a couple of different ways that I can support you, right? We could do a VIP day, and in 24 hours, you could achieve what most people would take a month to achieve, right? We would kick off with a Zoom call and follow up for 24 hours. In Telegram, you will have access to me, you will get support, and it is in my best interest for you to succeed. We can achieve a lot in 24 hours. Or if you would prefer a longer term container, because we often overestimate what's possible in 1 month and really underestimate what's possible in a year. 70% of my clients make their ROI in just 30 days, right? If you want to be one of those people that completely transform your business in 30 days, then come join my mastermind or inner circle. Yeah. I have lots of different options based on your budget and what you want to actually achieve. Drop a hashtag support or send me a private message. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching this training. This is an incredibly valuable training, although you didn't pay to watch this, right? Watch this again. There's a lot of really valuable information in here. This is not just fluff, right? And this is exactly what I teach my clients too. Thank you for being here. Let me know if you have any questions at all, and I will see you again very, very soon. Bye.